This is the morning brief with a star. I'm Susan Kiprano. 7 political bigwigs have lined up in Mount Kenya to succeed President Uhuru Kenyatta in a race that hots up by the day. Kirinyaga Governor Uhuru, former Gatanga MP Peter Kenneth, former Agriculture CS Mwangi Kiunjuri and Murang'a Governor Mwangi Wairia are the key players. Narc Kenya leader Martha Karua, Nyandarua Governor Francis Kimemia and former MP Joseph Nyaga are also positioning themselves. In the Star today, we analyze why the region Deputy President William Ruto hoped to inherit from Uhuru has become a political hotbed.
I think we must admit now that it looks very clear the DP has been locked out of the region by Uhuru Kenyatta because most of his allies from the region have been removed from powerful parliamentary positions, and others have been intimidated to drop support for him and to back Uhuru Kenyatta. So he has no choice now than to go directly to the grassroots, and that's why you are seeing him engaging the youth and trying to mobilize religious leaders.
Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. Environment CS Keriako Tobiko has exposed how a complex network of cartels, including an MP, grabbed forest land, sold it to unsuspecting Kenyans, giving rise to the current estates in the Ngong Road Forest Reserve. While appearing before MPs, the CS said the deal was executed in a web-like operation, leaving no traces to whom the original grabbers are to date. He said directors of most of the companies used in the land grab could not be traced from all government records, including the registrar of companies. Kenya is a country not short of innovators, and the COVID-19 pandemic is revealing this each day. One such innovator is Numeral Internet of Things, which manufactures speed governors and now infrared thermal guns. Speaking while touring the factory, Industry CAS Lawrence Karanja praised local manufacturers for coming up with outstanding innovations which boost Kenya's fight against the COVID-19 pandemic.
We came to see his response to COVID-19. This is of a young man who has responded to it by coming and developing thermal guns, which are all locally manufactured.
We've created an employment, and that's the vision of Numeral. We want to bring high-tech devices which seem to be expensive in the market, equal low price of good quality, so that we can be able to push our economy easily.
President Uhuru Kenyatta's Mount Kenya backyard counties are finding themselves isolated as the debate on the new formula proposed for the allocation of revenue to devolved units continues to rage. Most counties, save for a few from the Rift Valley, have opposed the divisive proposed formula, but central Kenya leaders including senators and governors have backed the proposal. The proposed formula, if adopted, will determine how the 47 counties share the national cake for the next 5 years.
A country, Madam Speaker, and leading a country will be judged not by the way you treat the strong and the rich. It's how you treat the weak and the marginalized. And we cannot, Mr. Speaker, sit on the floor of this House and preside over a process that marginalizes those who have been marginalized for 50 years further. So that negotiation we are about to do here will not succeed in 1 week.
And finally, Brooklyn Beckham is set to marry into a billionaire family who own a 27-bed mansion. His famous parents, David and Victoria, have an estimated wealth of £335 million, but his fiancée, Nicola Peltz's dad, Nelson, has an estimated worth of £1.3 billion. The Peltz family's property also boasts of an ice hockey rink, an art collection and a lake in Bedford on the outskirts of New York City. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. You can also get more on the Star website.